Today I'm focusing on my oldest son's desk. It's been a bit neglected and it needed some care and attention. Over the last couple years, he's been so busy serving in our community. He's volunteering at the library, the elementary school, the soup kitchen, and more. And he gives so much of his time to help others. So I wanted to take a little time to do something kind for him. He already did an initial sweep and he decluttered a few boxes of things, and now I'm stepping in to finish with a deep clean and just organizing what's left. It's just a small act of service, but one that I hope helps him to feel a little more calm and supported as he continues to do so much good out there in the world. Hello friends, this is my oldest son's room. He's 21 and we are just going to be tackling his desk for him. He can manage the rest of his room, but I did want to kind of go through this with him because it's gotten a little out of hand. So we're just going to be cleaning all the stuff off, dusting it off, and just really quickly trying to find 10 things in this space to declutter. So the goal of these videos was to show you multiple different ways of decluttering, and so far I've been showing you the chaos method, which is just what I typically do, and it's to put everything out, pull everything out, and then to put back the things that you want to put back. Or maybe you can call that reverse decluttering. Some people do. Anyways, it feels like chaos because everything is chaos, but I want to do this quickly. So I don't want to take very much time. So I'm just going to go shelf by shelf and I'm just going to be cleaning it off, kind of just moving things because it is his stuff, moving things off to the side that I think maybe could be either put away somewhere else or decluttered, however he wants to do that. And then I'll have him come in and assess how I did. He did already go through some of his stuff, and he found some books and some magazines that he wanted to declutter, a sweater and a little belt thing that's made for, like, I don't know if it's necessarily made for weapons, hunting, something like that. He also had some World War II movies and some wine glasses that someone had given to him because he likes to use the wine glasses. He likes to pretend and stuff, but he doesn't need a whole case for it, he said, so he's going to just keep a few. Good for him. He's doing great. Oh, and there was also a little TV there. Okay, so let's just get started. Sometimes helping someone create a bit of order in their space is another way of showing love. And today, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Let me tell you a little bit about this young man of mine. He's funny. He loves leading people, but not in like a controlling kind of way. He loves to help people out as much as possible. He's always been so friendly. We would go to the park when he was younger, and he would find some kid there. It didn't matter who it was. Didn't matter if he had met the kid before or not. He was best friends with the child, and he was inviting them to come over to our house. Hey, do you want to come over to the house? Hey, this is my mom. And do you have any pets? And he would just ask them all the questions. He just loves people, but like the rest of us, and he needs to like recharge his social battery. So after he's been out with people and doing things, he needs some downtime. He's very much a recharger on solo time kind of person. When he was in high school and they had the shutdown because of the freaking pandemic, he was in grade 9 and he created a club. He called it the Hagee Alliance, and he gave all the kids that were part of the club, whoever said who they wanted to be, it didn't matter who they were. If they wanted in, they were in. And he gave everybody their own like little number and their own like job. And he just he loves to include people. He loves to just be a collector of persons, I guess you could say. Okay, these are some of the things that were on his desk. I'm kind of sorting them into piles. I've got some electronic stuff, some paperwork, there's money, there's stationery stuff. There's a little bit of everything. Now, again, he's got a little wine decanter here. Like, we don't drink alcohol at all. He just likes to have it. He thinks that it looks cool, and it came from like a grandparent's house, and or someone has given it to him because he loves old things. This is a boy who has a very old soul. Now, he called his club the Hagee Alliance because it had like a military influence. Oh, that was us when it was just him at home. Okay, yeah, he had a military influence because he absolutely loves or is obsessed maybe with World War II and actually any war. You could ask him about any kind of war and he has some kind of information about it. It's not that he likes like the blood and gore kind of part of it. It's more like the strategy and like the leaders, and he's looking for stories of people who are like good people and just like even the people you don't expect. Like, okay, for instance, he's got the large German flag on his wall, you'll see. And it's not that he was like rooting for Germany to win or anything. It's that he has this fascination with Germany that he's learned about, like he's been studying about and everything. And Nancy, one of my subscribers here, I think you'll appreciate this, but like he loves the Vaterland, you know, he calls it, and he's learned a little bit of German, and I think he's just really fascinated with Germany and that they were just very strategic with their wars. Oh, look, I found some of his hats and I thought it would be fun to put on a little fashion show for you. He is a collector of hats, loves to wear different kinds of hats, and this is what he spends his money on sometimes, is just some different things. Oh, that one was just a New Year's hat, so that was just for fun. Okay, now that I got the dresser all cleaned off, it's not a dresser, it's a desk. Now that I got the desk all cleaned off, I'm going to bring my son back in here so he can just have a final little sweep of things, see if there's anything else that he wants to kind of get rid of or whatever. I've sorted them into kind of like piles, some paper stuff, some electronic stuff, just so that it's easier to go through. So, be back in just a moment and I'll let you know what he did. Just going to show you guys what he decided to keep. Also, he's really into World War II. And anyways, we'll talk a little bit about that in the voiceover, I'm sure. Okay, so he's got some coins, some money, some lip stuff, all that stuff. He likes his little decanter. We're keeping that. He's got a fun little eye patch. He likes to dress up. And so he's got eye patch and medals and stuff. These are actually going upstairs. He had a few electronics, and we put some of his little wires and things inside this that I can't open now with one hand. Open. Okay, there we go. So we put some of his little wires in here, so it was just kind of like out of the way. Yeah, he's got that. He's got some glasses. Stuff over there is just stuff that needs to go upstairs. And then I'm going to be washing things. And all this he wanted to keep, so we're going to wash some of it. And this guy is the only one that he was thinking like he should get rid of. This lamp is missing its little switch toggle, so I'm going to donate that. It's trapped behind the swords. Get rid of that. And then this guy I just plugged in, so it's charging, like there's a lamp back here. And then this guy, let's see. It works. Okay, so that one works. That's cool. So he's got two lamps in here that work. Although this guy, I don't know, this guy's probably gonna get killer hot, but it is kind of cool. And it moves. You can move it like all over the place. Like I kind of want it. Anyways, keeping that. So he's had some mental health struggles over the last few years. It's been really hard for him leaving high school and leaving that kind of routine life and just entering adulthood and not really having a schedule. And like I said, he's been volunteering, so that's given him some purpose in life, and that has definitely helped. That was how dusty it was. But yeah, it's not really the same as high school, obviously. And so anyways, he's just been a little bit struggling with that. He is going to be looking at getting a more of a part-time job here coming up in the fall, winter sort of thing. And so that will keep him busy in the months coming up. But he's had his own little struggles through life and his own little trials. And so anyways, that's why he's with us still. And I am so grateful because I know these years will be few and far between as the years go on. It's going to be him moving out, and then my oldest daughter will probably move out in a few years. Like, it's just one of those things where we're all under the same roof and we're just really trying to soak it up for what it's worth. Now, I did want to address that I don't usually clean his room for him. Obviously I did in the past, but it's something that he's very capable of doing himself, and if I told him to do it, he would do it. He's just like most guys who's just like, yeah, it's fine. Anyways, I wanted this to be usable for him because if he is going to be getting a job here pretty soon, I think he's going to have to be taking some Zoom calls, and it would be nice if he could have a place to put a little Chromebook or something to take a Zoom call, and a nice clean desk would definitely help with that. So that is kind of my goal here, is just to kind of give it a fresh start, help his room have a little bit of a cleaner spot to look at, and just a good starting point. You know, sometimes things just get overwhelming and then you're just used to it. I think I said in my last video that, like, I think I'm just used to living in my own filth. And it's true. We just become blind to it in a way. It's not that we like the way that it is. It's just that, like, it's been that way for a while now. Also, the other thing I was thinking about was how much clutter just, like, collects clutter. I tend to be a dropper of things on the floor, and so then I've got like clothes on the floor, and then I start putting other things on the floor, like some books or something beside the clothes, and then all of a sudden I have a whole pile of things on my floor that I don't mean to put there, that don't belong there. They have a home, but I haven't put them away, and it's just like a way to save time and everything, but it's just like a way that clutter kind of sneaks up on us and tricks us. Yes, I am using the same water I used to wash the desk to just wash these dusty things off. Oh, and I was curious if you guys knew what this next pot actually is. You guys, this one would be like great for gravy. Is that what it's for? Is this for gravy? Somebody help me. It's something that has come from a grandparent or something, and he's collected it, and I don't know what it is. Like, at least if we're gonna keep them, we're gonna make them look nice. So I know this water is not the cleanest, and I don't care. It's cleaner than it was. Sometimes you just gotta do and use what you have at your disposal, and that is the water that I had on hand, and I got it done. It's fine. If he uses them for, like, actually to drink out of or to use, he can pre-wash them beforehand. At least this way they're not dusty. Oh man, look at that layer of dust. We live on a gravel road, and so our house tends to stay kind of dusty anyways. There's just a lot of dust, and maybe that's most houses, but we're out in the prairie. The dust blows around out here. It's just like pretty typical for us to be dusty. And I just kind of flung it on the floor there. I didn't realize it in the moment. Also taking a little short video because, you know, I'm a YouTuber and I gotta like multitask while I'm recording. Especially with cleaning stuff, because I can't like make the thing dirty again to get like extra footage. So sometimes I do have two cameras recording at the same time. Usually my short videos are really short, so it's not like I'm recording myself all the time with two phones or cameras, whatever I'm talking about. I don't know. Oh, right now would be about a good time to talk about what I'm actually doing, because I didn't actually share at the beginning of the video what my purpose is here. I am doing a great home reset, where I'm going from room to room and just trying to like reset it, declutter a little bit, and just kind of start fresh again. Before the new year is kind of my goal here. So going from room to room, but I'm posting twice here in the month of November. And so there's a lot of videos coming out right now, and then it'll probably slow down again because this is not totally attainable for me. I'm actually recording this voiceover the night before I need to have the video out, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get it out on time, but we'll do what we can. Here's a little look at some after footage. A little bit of what I got done. Okay, so I did find this little box from his graduating class thing that had his diploma and everything in it. So that's great. Planning on keeping it, and I think what we'll do is we'll put it here, and then I've got some of his memorabilia stuff that I'm going to put inside that. Okay, that's just going to go there. Okay, and then in here, since there's like no shelf here, I thought I'd use this, and it's got 3 drawers in it. And then I can put, he likes to collect little military metal things and stuff, and so those can go in here. Kind of like a jewelry box, for no better lack of word. It's got like all kinds. Okay, and then in the upper ones, we can put some electronic stuff. So then do I need this? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in here. It is his after all, so he knows. Some of his little he's got these glasses. They're just fun LED glasses, you know, like the blue light glasses. So put those in there. A couple more metal things. This is just a little pocket thing for a suit. I'm just going to put it with his glasses. Okay. There we go. It's looking good, guys. I don't know. I had these little things too if I needed them, but I don't really need them. He doesn't really have anything else that I need to store, but they could be used. Anyways, I'm just going to pretty good for now. Now he's got a whole surface that he can use. We put some a drawer that doesn't open very well. You can't see. Hold on. So he's got a drawer here. I put some pens and pencils in here for him. He's got like scissors, Carmex. So that could just be there in his desk. But now we can actually use this surface. So that's exciting. Thank you for joining me as I've been cleaning my oldest son's desk. This is the final result here. I wanted the lamp on because it looks kind of cool. If you guys like decluttering videos, then stick around. We're going to be going through my oldest daughter's dresser and bookshelves, just like the top of them things. I just wanted quick little decluttering videos for their rooms. And then we're going to be tackling some kitchen stuff. And I got the office to do, the cleaning closet to get back into. There is more to be done here, and I'm excited to share it with you. So stick around, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!